In the fall of 2013, 5 college students vanished after entering the Pine Hollow forest in East Texas. One minute, they were joking on camera. The next, gone. No screams, no signs of struggle, just silence. It wasn't a dense forest. Locals hiked there all the time. Yet somehow, they were swallowed whole by the woods. Police called it a tragic accident. Families weren't so sure. And when investigators reviewed the students' last video footage, everything changed. The group, 3 boys, 2 girls, were all in their early 20s. They attended Lone Star University in Houston. They'd planned a weekend getaway, just some hiking, some beers, and camping under the stars. They never made it out. On Saturday morning, their parked SUV was found at the trailhead. Windows up, doors locked, phones inside, tents never unpacked. Search teams combed the area for days. No blood, no broken branches, no dropped belongings, nothing. The last known sighting came from a gas station just 45 minutes before they entered the woods. CCTV showed them laughing, buying snacks, and filling up a red gas can. That gas can was never recovered. A week later, police got access to a GoPro the students had brought. The footage began normally. They were joking around, filming the trees, and setting up to hike. At one point, one of them, Cameron, says, "This place feels weird, like too quiet." Everyone laughs, but then something happens. The group stops walking. The camera shakes. In the background, there's a low clicking sound, like metal tapping metal. No one can explain it. Then a voice, faint, distorted, says something. Slowed down, it sounds like, "Turn around." But none of them do. They keep walking deeper into the woods. That's where the footage cuts out. No ending, no sign-off, just static. Experts checked the file. No damage. It was as if the camera had just stopped. A local tracker named Jeb Mullins volunteered to help. He'd hunted that forest for 30 years. He swore he saw prints that led into a dried creek bed, but none that came out. "It's like they walked into the earth," he told reporters. For weeks, nothing surfaced, until a call came in. A woman, hiking the same trail, claimed she saw someone watching her from behind a tree. She said it was a man, pale skin, no shirt. He didn't move, just stared. She ran. When police checked the area, they found something chilling. A torn backpack, identified as belonging to one of the students. Inside, a Polaroid photo. It showed the group, all 5 of them, standing in the woods, staring into the camera. But none of them were smiling, and none of them had taken a Polaroid camera on the trip. News spread fast. The families demanded answers. How could a photo exist after they vanished? And why were there no timestamps, no fingerprints? It only got weirder. The local ranger station finally admitted something odd. That same stretch of forest, people had disappeared there before. In 1979, a family of 3. In 1991, 2 hunters. No bodies, no clues. Just gone. But here's where everything turned upside down. A private investigator hired by one of the families began digging through old case files. She found a photo, an old grainy black and white shot from 1979. In it, the missing family stood beside their car, smiling, but standing behind them, nearly hidden in the shadows, was a figure. Same pale skin, same blank stare, same stillness. The investigator went back to the forest, alone. She brought a body cam, GPS, and satellite phone. She made it 3 miles in before she radioed the sheriff. Her voice was calm, but tense. "I found something," she said. Then silence. The GPS signal vanished, her body cam. Retrieved later by search dogs, it was snapped off her chest strap and left in the middle of the trail. The last few seconds of footage. Trees. Trees. And then, that same clicking sound, followed by a whisper, "Don't look back." To this day, none of the 5 students have been found. No bodies, no remains, no answers. The forest has since been closed off to the public. Locals avoid it. Some say you can still hear footsteps at night, or voices calling your name from between the trees. One ranger quit, claiming he saw a light flickering deep in the woods, the same time every night. Authorities say it's just forest myths, but next week marks the 11th anniversary of the disappearance. And one of the families just received a package in the mail, no return address. Inside, a video. It arrived in a plain brown envelope, no stamp, no return address. Just a name written in black marker, to the parents of Cameron Fielding. Inside, a USB drive, no note, no explanation. When they plugged it in, the screen went black, then a single file loaded, cam014.mov. What they saw made them scream. It was Cameron, alive, but he wasn't the same. His face was gaunt, eyes sunken, beard overgrown. He looked terrified. The camera shook in his hands. He whispered fast, like he didn't have much time. "If you're watching this, I'm still here. We're all here, but not like before." His voice broke. "They see us. They use us." Then, the same clicking sound from the GoPro footage. He whipped the camera around. Behind him, black trees, moving unnaturally, as if bending toward him. He turned back to the lens. "Don't come looking. Don't follow the lights. They're not stars." Static, then darkness. The FBI got involved. They traced the footage metadata. It was recorded 4 days ago, deep within Pine Hollow. A new search began. This time, they brought heat sensors, K9 units, armed escorts. But something went wrong. Again. Halfway in, all radios cut out. The lead search dog refused to go further. It backed up, growled, and started shaking. Then, howling. The tracker noticed it first. A tree, 30 feet off trail, was bleeding. Thick, black sap oozed from its bark. The smell, rot and sulfur. The search team moved closer. They found clothing, torn, muddied, shoved into a hollow tree stump. Inside the pocket of a jacket, Cameron's student ID, but there was something else. A second USB. This one had no footage, only a sound file. They played it. It was a recording. 5 voices, panicked, out of breath, whispering in the dark. Then a voice. That wasn't theirs. It spoke low, guttural. 5 lives, 5 hearts, 5 deaths, a scream. Then silence. The forest was evacuated again. But that night something happened. A 911 call came in at 3:13 a.m. It was from a child. She claimed she saw a boy standing in her backyard, tall, thin, barefoot. He was crying. She said he asked for his mom. When the operator asked his name, the girl said, "Cameron." He said his name was Cameron. Officers arrived in minutes. No sign of him. Just small, wet footprints in the dirt. They led to the edge of the woods and stopped. Cameron's mother broke down when she heard. "I felt him," she sobbed. "He was near." The next morning, a letter appeared at her doorstep. Old, yellowed paper, written in smudged ink. It simply read, "They are not gone, they are kept. The woods remember what the world forgets. You have one more chance. Midnight, trailhead. Come alone." Authorities begged her not to go. She went anyway. Midnight came, then 1 a.m. She never came back. All they found was her flashlight, still on, pointing toward the trees. No one goes near Pine Hollow now. Even birds avoid it. But strange things keep happening. Hikers report hearing whispers in the wind, like someone calling from far away. And once a month, without fail, the red gas can from the student's SUV appears at the trailhead. Full, pristine, untouched. Then it vanishes again. Some believe the forest is cursed. Others say it's something older. Something that doesn't just take you, but keeps you. And then there's one final twist. Last week, another package arrived. This time, addressed to the public. Inside, follow to find out.